The rain fell softly across the ruined treetops of the Blackwood Forest, where the air shimmered faintly with remnants of alien energy. Decades ago, a crash had torn through this wilderness, something not from Earth. Locals still avoided the region, whispering of strange lights and unearthly sounds. But on this night, deep beneath the twisted canopy, something stirred again. The creature, no, the girl, moved weakly through the undergrowth. Her skin gleamed faintly silver blue beneath the moonlight, veins pulsing with faint luminescence. She was tall and thin, her movements graceful even in exhaustion. Her eyes, wide and color-shifting like liquid amethyst, reflected both wonder and pain. She wore remnants of a robe that had once been ceremonial, now torn and stained with mud. Her name was Elira, last princess of the Zephyrian Dominion, a vast interstellar empire stretching across 7 systems. And now she was alone. Her people had cast her out. Elira's exile had been both political and personal. The Zephyrian High Council had deemed her too compassionate, too willing to negotiate with the humans, whom the Dominion saw as primitive, destructive, and unworthy of contact. When she defied a direct order to annihilate a Terran colony to secure a mineral-rich moon, she was branded a traitor. Her ship was sabotaged during escape, spiraling through a wormhole before crashing into this strange green world. Now she wandered among the whispering trees of Earth, hungry, cold, and grieving the home she would never see again. Miles away, a young man named Aaron Cole trudged through the same forest. He was a field biologist, working on a study of deforestation impacts near the old crash zone. Most people thought he was crazy for venturing so deep into the restricted area, but Aaron had always been drawn to mysteries. His late father had told him stories of the lights in the sky that had fallen here when he was a child. Aaron didn't believe in aliens, or at least not until tonight. He paused when he saw it, a faint glow among the trees. Not the glow of fireflies or a campfire, but something pure and cold, like moonlight trapped in glass. He should have been cautious. Instead, curiosity pulled him forward. As he pushed through the brush, he froze. There, kneeling by a shallow stream, was a woman, or something like one. Her skin shimmered like molten metal. Her hair a cascade of white-blue strands that floated slightly, as if weightless. She looked hurt, clutching her side. Aaron's heart pounded. "Hey, are you okay?" he called softly. Elira spun around, eyes wide. Her hand rose instinctively, and a faint field of crackling light surrounded her. Aaron felt the air vibrate. He raised both hands. "Whoa! I'm not going to hurt you." Her voice was trembling, melodic but alien. "Stay back. Who are you?" "I'm Aaron. I live nearby." Hurt. "Let me help." Her shield flickered and fell. She staggered, clearly too weak to stand. Aaron hesitated only a moment before rushing to her side. Her skin was cold, but beneath it he could feel an energy like a pulse from another world. "I won't harm you," he whispered. Elira looked into his eyes, and saw no threat, only concern. Against her better judgment, she allowed herself to lean on him. "You are human," she said quietly, the word almost a whisper of disbelief. "The species we were taught to fear." "Well," Aaron said, smiling faintly, "we're not all that bad." Over the next few days, Aaron hid her in an old research cabin deep in the woods. He brought her water, food, and bandages, though she needed little of them. Her wounds healed quickly, her body knitting itself with flashes of light. When she finally regained her strength, she told him everything. About the Dominion, about the Council, about her refusal to destroy a human colony. She even showed him fragments of technology salvaged from her crashed vessel, a piece of a power core, a device that stored holographic memories. When she activated it, Erin saw images projected in the air. Cities of silver towers rising above seas of blue mist, alien constellations glittering beyond glass domes, and Elora herself standing beside beings of light and armor. Erin was speechless. "You were a princess." "Was," she said softly. "Now I am nothing." He looked at her, his scientist's curiosity giving way to something deeper. Maybe being nothing isn't so bad. Here you can just be someone new. Her gaze lingered on him for a moment longer than necessary. "You speak as if this world would accept me." He laughed quietly. "Trust me, they barely accept me. You'd fit right in." But the universe had not forgotten Elora. High above Earth's orbit, a Zephyrian hunter ship had detected faint energy traces matching her royal DNA signature. The Dominion had sent them to erase all evidence of her survival. A living symbol of rebellion could not be allowed to exist. When the hunters arrived, the skies above Blackwood shimmered with unfamiliar clouds, dark, metallic, pulsing with static. Elora sensed them first. One night, while Erin was asleep, she stood outside, feeling the pulse in her blood respond. "They found me," she whispered. By dawn, the sky was filled with the sound of thunder that wasn't thunder. Erin stumbled outside, eyes wide as streaks of light pierced the clouds. "What the hell?" "They are here for me," Elora said, her expression unreadable. "If I stay, they will destroy this place." "Then we'll run," he said, grabbing his pack. "You don't understand. They can track me anywhere on this planet." She hesitated, then handed him a small crystal-like object. "Take this. It is my memory core. If I do not survive, it will prove the truth of what I was, and perhaps one day, help your kind understand the stars." He shook his head. "No, you're not dying here." But before he could argue further, the forest erupted with light. A Zephyrian drop pod slammed into the clearing nearby, and armored figures emerged. Sleek, tall, their armor humming with energy. Their leader, a captain with obsidian skin and golden eyes, raised a weapon. "Elora of Zephyra," he said coldly. "By order of the Dominion, you are to be executed for treason." Elora stepped forward, chin lifted. "Then let it be known I defied tyranny for mercy. You can kill me, but you will not silence what I've seen." Erin stood beside her, heart racing. "You'll have to go through me first." The captain tilted his head, amused. "A human. How poetic." Before he could fire, Elora moved. Her body flared with energy, brighter than before. The ground trembled, trees bending away as a radiant shield formed around Erin. She was channeling the remnants of her ship's core, power enough to level a city. "Elora, stop!" Erin shouted. "You'll kill yourself." She smiled faintly. "I was already dead, Erin. But you showed me life again." With one final burst of light, she unleashed the energy outward. The hunter squad was consumed in a storm of white fire. The air rippled, the forest roared, and then silence. When the light faded, only Erin remained, kneeling beside a scorched crater. Elora lay in its center, motionless. Her skin no longer glowed. Her eyes, once alive with alien starlight, were still. Erin cradled her in his arms, tears streaking down his dirt-covered face. "No, please." But as dawn broke, something shimmered. The memory core in his pocket pulsed, faintly like a heartbeat. Weeks passed. The government found the crater, sealed off the area, and dismissed it as a meteor strike. Erin said nothing. He returned to the cabin often, bringing wildflowers and setting.